who I got the pleasure of meeting in person, and is for me an absolute genius of this project, and hopefully can be with us every step of the way. So I'd like to hand it over to Nick. Nick, if you could maybe give us a quick update on what's been happening, and obviously I know you've got some questions coming through.
Absolutely.
On the chat.
No, wonderful. Thank you again for having me. I'm really enjoying these corporate calls, these check-ins, as we've been calling them. I just want to shout out to everybody that's on this call. If you're new to this call and you're obviously been invited by your upline in terms of your leaders or a greater network, please just encourage you to click that link on Monday. There's so much going to be happening on Monday. I know I'm psyching it up because obviously we've been in the thick of it. We've been creating the content. We've been really hard at work, obviously not only for this week, but over the last 18 months in terms of launching this project. So if you are new to this call and this is the first time on the Zoom call, just to capture what's actually happening and the excitement, I think, Alan, maybe, just step back if there are some new people on this call. We're launching what essentially is a world first in terms of merging of the gaming world, the gaming economy with the networking layer. And that's why we're so excited. I know, obviously, having spent some time with Alan and a number of other leaders around the world within one of our offices within Africa, it was a great privilege to have you there and showcase STARVARA, the game, and what's going to be happening in terms of the exciting rollout of this M.M.O RGP. I think for folks on this call, just an update and in terms of why we're really here from a Star Horizon perspective, and just so that you know, we've given exclusive rights to Star Horizon to sell all the cosmetics, all the various loot boxes and NFTs within the STARVARA open world universe. So that's the exciting part. Just to really give you an update from corporate, what's been happening since Wednesday, Alan, is that I'm very pleased to announce on this call that the new payment flow is live. So well done to my team. I mean, they've really been courageous over the last week, coming back from the holiday period. And I know some folks are gearing up to start really working hard this weekend. So it's a much easier payment flow. It allows for what essentially is a very seamless onboarding of customers now with regards to signing them up under your left or your right sponsorship link, and that then is facilitating a click-through process of, if you're on your computer, please make sure you've got your MetaMask wallet or any of your other crypto wallets available on your phone, that the app is open. You can then choose the QR code scan option, and that will then obviously facilitate the payment. As I said, that's really been a big focus of us to make sure that there's a seamless onboarding. Without giving the game away, Alan, I can just say that there's some exciting improvements. I think Greg mentioned that on Wednesday already in terms of, accessibility for folks that want to access the back office and really experience what it is for, a 24-hour period. So, just stay tuned for Monday in terms of that exciting news. And then certainly in terms of our rollout plan, a lot of folks have been asking around the marketing efforts. What's going on in terms of social media? What are we doing in terms of upping the game from a webinar perspective, our eventing strategy? All will be revealed on Monday from that perspective. And I'm excited to share that with you. So, the timeline of events on Monday will be obviously a big showcase from Greg and the team, and I'm then going to be able to speak to all of the folks around what's going to happen from a marketing point of view and clearly, Alan, map out that roadmap. So for the next 18 months, everyone's going to be very clearly, have the ability to visualize what's happening from STARVARA, what's happening from Star Horizon side. So very excited for that. If I may just step back a little bit, I see that there were 2 questions on the tokenomics. If you're happy for me to just jump in on that, I'm going to share my screen if I may, and just really cover that for folks that haven't seen the other calls. Oh, sorry, just showing Rocket Man there. Let me just quickly flick over to the tokenomic model. If everyone can share my screen. So. Well, just to answer the question regarding the tokenomics. So, from a pure gaming perspective, why this project is so exciting is that we're merging the Web 2 economy in terms of what gamers are used to. Gamers are used to, subscriptions. Gamers are used to onboarding through the fiat economy, through the big stores, Steam, Epic Games, and the such. And we're catering for the gaming economy in the Web 2 world. And what does that mean? And why is it relevant to the token economy? Well, it's relevant for the token economy because the gamers, in order for them to access the expanded universe, so it's a free-to-play game, free-to-explore game, from an expanded universe, they're needing to purchase on minimum 2 bonds a month. And what does that mean? That means there's an infinite supply of bonds, there's an infinite supply of fiat into the economy. And why is that relevant? That's relevant to the token economy because we have a limited supply of 1.3 billion tokens that will be in issuance. And what it means is that as we're bringing fiat into the economy, we're buying tokens and we're burning those tokens, for which then there will be a deflationary pressure on the token economy. So it's a great token economy. Folks, what does that mean? Also, further to this, if my math serves me correctly, having worked with these models now for a number of months, that means that we're giving as part of the issuance here, and you guys will see that built into your $100 pack, your $400 pack, and your $1,000 pack. We're giving you those VARA token vouchers so that already you're going to be able to see the value immediately on the back of the listing of the token within the months to come. And the reason I'm saying that is that you guys got to understand this is a separate project, obviously, as token projects are. That is obviously going to have its own timeline. Greg and the rest of the team will be discussing this on Monday. I know I'm pushing forward, Alan, but I just wanted to give a highlight in terms of the token economy. So, again, gamers bringing in the bond supply into the economy. We're then buying the tokens from a finite supply that is then creating a deflationary pressure on the token pricing, which is then going to give you uptick in terms of the token value. So you're already getting the benefit of those token vouchers within your $100, $400, and $1 pack. So it's quite a simple model, but it's very effective in terms of merging the gaming world and the networking labs. Just to say, obviously, disclaimers in terms of pricing points and some of the presentations that we put into the market, always a disclaimer, Alan, in terms of, what that price could be. There's always a pricing disclaimer. So, yes, obviously, as we build out this economy and as the roadmap kicks in over the next 36 months to, 5 years plus, obviously, there'll be fewer and fewer tokens in supply because obviously the economy will be driving the bond sales as well as then obviously the burning of the tokens, for which then you'll get that uptick in terms of the token price. So that's a very high level for you folks in terms of token economy. I know Greg and the rest of the team will cover this in detail. Obviously, we've got white papers, we've got the various issuance tables and the burn mechanics built into the slides that we're going to show everyone on Monday. So that's just a very high level view. So really why we're excited. And this is also extending, as you guys know, in terms of the decentralized approach that we're managing payments, Alan, in terms of the way we're facilitating payments for Star Horizon. So that's covering the token economy in terms of the high level. And certainly on Monday, I know the guys are going to spend some time. Why are we going to spend some time on that? Because it's relevant in terms of also the NFTs. So built into your starter packs, if you're new to this call, there's a number of loot boxes, a number of digital assets that are exclusive to Star Horizon, for which the game economy relies on in terms of the sales of the cosmetics. And guess what, folks? Obviously, the pricing points in the VARA token. So that's why it's relevant to you guys. And obviously that will be unpacked in quite a lot of detail actually on Monday. So just to cover those initial questions, if there aren't any others relating to the token economy.
Yeah, that was the questions on the chat related to the token. Just one thing thing, if I can just...
Yes, sorry, just to answer Franco, yes, circa 1.3 billion. I'm sorry, I was just excited there and might have pronounced that. I didn't say million, I said billion, so sorry about the mispronunciation there.
Yeah, that's covered all the questions there in the chat. But one thing, for us all to really think how lucky and fortunate we are, in the terms of the timing point right now, it doesn't go pre-launch until Monday the 16th. We're in like the pre-onboarding stage. The pre-launch starts on the 16th. And it's for us to remember as well that you mentioned about the tokenomics there, Nick, and the voucher for the free VARA tokens that we're going to get in each of the packs. That's just for the pre-launch folks. So once it comes to people join in July, they're not going to get that. So whatever the price the token is in the future, you're getting yours on this call in terms of the voucher for the tokens to be airdropped down the line for free. So whatever the price ends up, you're in a benefit. So if you think about it, it's a very special time, and that's only for this pre-launch coming in for the next few short months. So again, that's added benefit for the early pioneers, like everyone on this call. So everyone who's brought those into the pack for us.
And just to answer Her Excellency, I know her well, welcome to this call again. Thank you very much for all you're doing and everything that you're doing behind the scenes in terms of growing your network. Certainly, I mean, this is a token listing, guys. So I mean, it will also be listed outside of Star Horizon. Just a caveat there that we've obviously created a token supply for Star Horizon as part of the issuance, but absolutely in terms of the public issuance there will be tokens that will be available to you folks outside of Star Horizon. So obviously, as per normal token issuance models, there's various components to that in terms of the breakdown of the 1.3 billion tokens. And I can say a big chunk of that has been allocated to Star Horizon from an allocation point of view. But to answer Her Excellency, short and sharp, yes, they will be available as well.
There's no further questions at this stage, Nick. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone who's dropped on the call today. It's a quick update call because we know there's so much coming on Monday. So I think for me, if we can maybe close the call, because I know people have got lots of calls to jump onto because it's so busy, which is great. Folks, Monday is so important. So Monday the 16th, let's try and fill that room. Let's give the company, a little bit of palpitations there because
I've got a 10,000 room. I've got a 10,000 limit. So that would be amazing. I'd be very happy.
There's the challenge, folks. 10,000 people. Let's all work hard. Let's get everyone in the whole organisation to know about Monday. You'll have people who have registered today. They might not know about the call on Monday. They might not know where the link is. So make sure, if everyone can reach into their organisations, make sure the link's out well in advance. The link's there now. Make sure you got it out to people. If someone registers, that should be the first thing that anyone registered over the weekend gets part of their setup by their introducer. Apart from helping them around the back office, say, is this booked in on Monday night? We've got like Nick's coming on. Obviously, you mentioned all the surprise guests, next members from the corporate team. There's going to be a lot coming our way. So let's really go to that on Monday, folks. It's important. This will only happen once, January the 16th, 2023. Pre-launch will happen once.
I just want to quickly, sorry, Matt, just answer Ernest. Yeah, just answer Ernest. I feel this is quite an important question. I don't want to let this hang at all for 1 second. Monday, folks, the money flow in terms of the KYC process. Thank you so much for everyone that's already pre-KYC'd themselves with regards to the pre-onboarding. Ernest, short and sharp, Monday flow. If you've gone through the KYC process, your wallet balance will have been updated with you opening on the binary, looking at your compensation plan 1-to-1, 1-to-2 ratio. Money will flow on Monday through our smart contract. So absolutely, Ernest. So there you have it. I think that was an important question to answer there, Alan, just so that folks know this is a real live project, and most certainly the most important thing is people need to get paid, and they've got to get paid for all their hard work. So there you have it, guys. Thank you again for being on this call. Really look forward to you guys having this room full on Monday. So really have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, as always, we're always here. We've got some great support staff, and looking forward to chatting with you on Monday. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers, Ed. Thank you for your time. Cheers, Ed. Bye.